All right, this is One Last Midnight. Welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory, and we're going to talk about the FLUIDS update. The FLUIDS update came out today on experimental build. This is October 27th of 2020. And if you guys want to get to the experimental build, you can do that either in the Epic store by loading up the experimental branch, or you can also do that on Steam by going into your properties on Satisfactory and opting in to be on the experimental. The experimental pack gives you a bunch of new items. One of the new items that you get is actually found inside of the awesome store. It is the factory ladder. And that'll cost you 4 whopping tickets to get a factory ladder. But now you'll be able to get a ladder to go up walls and be able to climb up your external structures and not have to worry about, building stairs or some other way that you wanted, like jump pads or whatever, to be able to get up to the top parts of your factory. You can now use the factory ladder. Another cool addition to the game in the FLUIDS update is the change to the wall power outlets. So if you have the wall power outlets unlocked and you try to hook up a power line, you can now attach that to ceilings inside of your base. So you have a nice attachment point inside of your base that you can run along ceilings now instead of having to worry just about doing it on walls. There's been a change to the jump pad mechanic. So now the jump pad can be moved and altered, the angle can be changed, and you can actually see where your landing point will be, which is a nice addition to the jump pad, because not only can you rotate the jump pad, but you can also adjust the angle of the jump pad. Making easy for you to be able to launch to specific locations in your base that you might have had a hard time getting to begin with. Another addition to the game that was added, you can find it in Tier 5, and the alternate fluid transportation is the packager. And the packager allows for you to package up those fluids. So they're no longer done in the refinery anymore. They're now done in this packager building, which has 2 stacked inputs and outputs. And actually, they want your feedback on this. What do you guys think about the stacked instead of side-by-side input and output? You can find all the items that were previously packaged now into this new building, making it a nice little simple place where you can package up your fluids, and it's compact and it fits in one nice simple little tile. It requires 10 megawatts to run, but it's a nice little addition to the game. Another big change for the FLUIDS update is the Mark II pipeline and the Mark II pump. That can be found under the bauxite refinement in Tier 7. But you're going to need aluminum, so you're going to have yourself an aluminum factory to create the aluminum sheets to be able to use the Mark II pipelines. The models for the Mark I and Mark II pipes have changed. You can see the new models here, and that was to reduce on clipping when these pumps were close by each other. Also, the pump has a nice little new animation so that you can see how effective your pump is working and where to place your pumps. Another new item is the valve, which you can add to existing pipes, and then you can actually configure the amount of flow rate that is going through a pipe at any particular moment in time. The MK2 pipes, when you can actually make them, can transport up to 600 units of fluid per minute, and the pump actually has a head lift up to 50 meters. Again, the MK2 pumps and the MK2 pipes are going to take aluminum sheets and motors to run. Of course, you're also going to need some plastic. Several more changes have been added into the factory, and mainly they're quality of life related items, like pumps can be rotated, wall attachments, like I said, can now be placed on foundations, the jump pad changes, launch angles can be adjusted for the jump pads, and the refinery has some visual updates, along with several other bug fixes. For a full list of changes, you can find those in the patch notes listed in the description below. So this is not update 4, it is just a quick, simple update. Update 4 will not be coming out until the beginning of next year, and it'll be a significant update. This is just some little minor changes that they put out to kind of wet our whistle before update 4 comes out. But at any rate, we've got some new things to play with, and I hope you guys enjoy, because I know that I will. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I'd love to have you in the community. If you want to follow me on any of my social media, you can find the links in the description below, and make sure to hit that notification bell. That way you know when I go live and when I post new videos. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.